everybody, Rosie here. So I was really sad to hear this week about the passing of one of my heroes, Sister Dianna Ortiz. So I decided that I would make this video to talk about her life and to think about how we can best continue her legacy. And to those of you who haven't heard of her, possibly, maybe you'll learn a little about her amazing life today. So I first read about Sister Dianna about 5 years ago in a book called If Nuns Rule the World. So I highly recommend the book if you haven't read it. I was amazed at Sister Dianna's bravery and her commitment to helping others. So today, let's talk about her. Sister Dianna was born in Colorado and she grew up in New Mexico. She knew from the time that she was very young that she wanted to become a sister, and so when she was 17, she decided to enter the Ursuline Sisters of Mount St. Joseph here in Kentucky. She received a degree in education and then she went to teach in Guatemala in the late 80s. While in Guatemala, Sister Dianna and other sisters started to receive death threats. In 1989, Sister Dianna was abducted and she was tortured. Her captors said that they had meant to torture another woman, a guerrilla fighter named Veronica Ortiz Hernandez. Sister Dianna returned to the United States and started to work with what had happened to her, and she entered the Marjorie Kovler Center for Survivors of Torture in Chicago. When Sister Dianna spoke about her torture, people didn't believe her. They didn't believe her when she said that she thought that one of her torturers was an American. The Guatemalan government denied that anything had happened, and the Bush administration also doubted Sister Dianna. So in 1996, Sister Dianna went on a hunger strike outside of the White House, demanding for the release of the papers connected to her case.
We need and demand this information so that we can heal our wounds, bury our dead, and carry on with our lives. We need and demand this information so that we can insist on change.
The papers were eventually released, but the identity of her torturers was not disclosed. However, when the papers were released, they showed the decades-long history of human rights abuses, of U.S. involvement in human rights abuses in Guatemala. Sister Dianna knew that she wanted to help other survivors of torture, so she founded the Torture Abolition and Survivors Support Coalition International. She also wrote a memoir called The Blindfold's Eyes, and she later worked for Pax Christi. Sister Dianna fought the rest of her life for an end to torture. She helped open people's eyes to the injustices happening all around us. We have to continue her work. The U.S. is still inflicting torture on people. We must speak out against the torture in Guantanamo Bay and all over the world. I encourage you to do this, and I also encourage you to consider making a donation to an anti-torture group like Sister Dianna's Task. So today, I remember Sister Dianna. May she rest in peace and power, and thank you, Sister Dianna.